What's up guys, my name is Devin and welcome back to another episode of Footballrs. In today's video, we are going to be recreating Brian Burns of the New York Giants helmet setup. The goal for this build is to be as close to Brian Burns' actual helmet setup as possible. We've reached out to several brands to achieve this, and I think we've got everything we need. We have an authentic Riddell Speedflex from Riddell, his custom Spider Burns face mask, and even his custom Spider visor. As you guys know, I'm a massive Giants fan, so I'm super excited to get this build done and add it as a piece of decor to my office space. Let's get into it. The first piece that we need for this build is, of course, the Speedflex itself. Brian Burns has worn the Riddell Speedflex for basically his entire football career. He wore it at FSU, with the Panthers, and now with the Giants. Riddell was kind enough to send over an actual authentic Riddell Speedflex, so massive shout out to them. Without them, this build would not be possible. Riddell is the official sponsor of the NFL, so they are the people to go to for all your helmet needs. We will link them down below for you guys. As you guys can see, this helmet doesn't quite look like Brian Burns' helmet setup quite yet. This helmet came with an SF2BD SWSP face mask and a soft cup chin strap, and the first thing we gotta do is take those off. The face mask is connected with 4 quick release clips, so we'll pop those off. Most Speedflexes come with a tool, but since I don't have one, I'm just using a pen to push in the pin and pop off the clips. Super quick and easy. To take off the chin strap, I've got to unscrew the thumb screws on the back of the cam lock system. Again, the Speedflex tool would come in handy here, but I was able to get them loose with just my thumbs. Next step is to loosen the strap locks at the top. Once I get these a little bit loose, I'm able to slide out the strap and our chin strap is off. Now that we have those two things off, it's time to add some goodies. The first thing we are going to add is the all-white Riddell hard cup chin strap. Burns does use the cam lock system, and this chin strap already has it installed on the lower straps. I'm going to reattach the cam lock system using this thumb screw that they use on the back side of the cam lock. Then I'm going to slide the upper straps into the strap locks and tighten them down. Now that the chin strap is all set and connected to the helmet, we gotta add one more piece to it. We gotta toss on this Drymax chin saver in their easy on and off version. These chin savers have become super popular in the NFL, and the easy on off version makes it super simple to add. Before they made this one, to put it on, you'd have to take off half the chin strap, and then to take it off to wash it, you'd have to take off half the chin strap again. But with this one, it just comes with a thin strip of Velcro so you can pop it on and off, super easy. These chin savers have antimicrobial material, which helps keep things more clean and prevent chin acne. Another huge shout out to Drymax for sending this over for the build. The next thing we're going to add is the visor. Now, it's typically easier to do this step with the face mask off the helmet because then you're not fighting to slide it up and through. Also, you guys are getting a good peek at the custom Spider Burns face mask that I'll talk about a little bit later. For visors, we have a couple different options. This season, Burns has been rocking the Oakley Pro visor in their clear prism color in games, but I think I want to do something a little bit different. During practice with both the Giants and the Panthers, Burns has opted to rock a custom Spider visor, which I felt would be the perfect visor for this build. I reached out to the guys who made the custom visor for Burns at the Helmet Giant, and they went ahead and hooked me up with the visor for this build, and this thing is unbelievable. Due to the strange shape of the mask, we're going to have to get a little bit creative with the visor clips. For the visor clips, we're going to be using the Under Armour unbranded clips in the correct New York Giants gray to match the face mask. It was definitely a little bit tricky to get these on, and like I said, they're in a kind of a weird spot, but that's how Burns did it on his helmet setup, so that's how we're going to do it here. These clips secure with the thumb screw on the back, and boom, the visor is on the face mask. Now, I might switch around the visor in the future, but for now, I'd say this one looks pretty good. The next thing we've got to add is all the stickers and decals to make this thing really pop. Now, fortunately for us, Riddell sent the helmet with pretty much all the decals that the authentic New York Giants helmets have. They added the red metallic stripe down the center, the New York logos on both sides, the safety warning on the back, the NFL logo on the right, and then the American flag on the left. They've got pretty much everything on there, but we do have a couple to make it perfect. First, the New York Giants used the 3D NY bumpers on the front bumper. This helmet came with a 2D front bumper, but we're going to be popping it off and adding this 3D bumper courtesy of Green Gridiron. This is a minor detail, but it really makes the helmet pop. The next thing we're going to add is the number 0s, which of course is Burns' number, and it will make it look just like the real deal. The Giants placed their number decals on both the front and back directly on the red stripe. This part is a little bit stressful to line them up good, but I say they came out pretty solid. The final piece we're going to add is this awesome custom face mask dubbed the Spider Burns face mask. Burns is one of the few guys with a custom face mask, and in my opinion, this face mask is what makes his helmet setup one of the best in football. This mask is inspired by Spider-Man and custom built for Burns by our guys over at BA Masks. Our friends over at Green Gridiron dipped this for us in the Giants gray, and it's ready to go on the helmet. For this, I've got to grab the face mask clips that came off the old face mask and pop them on this mask, line it up, and then pop in the quick release clips. Without the tool, I had a very difficult time trying to get them to click, but with some good effort, they're on there. This face mask visor combo truly completes this build. This thing turned out absolutely amazing. There's actually one more piece I almost forgot about, his mouthguard. Burns has worn a bunch of different mouthguards this season, so I kind of had my choice of which one to throw on here to complete the build. I went with the red VetX lip guard because I like how it matches the rest of the helmet and I just think it looks pretty good. He did also wear the red one a couple times this season. I'm not sure if I'm going to leave the mouthguard on the helmet when I place it on display, but I had to throw it on to fully complete the Brian Burns helmet setup. Brian Burns has had one of my favorite helmet setups in the NFL for a while now, so when he went to the Giants, I knew I just had to build his helmet. The build isn't absolutely perfect. There are a couple things I need to tweak to make it a perfect one-of-one match to Brian Burns' helmet. You guys probably didn't even notice, but the foam on the chin strap should be white. The strap locks at the top need to be paint matched to the helmet color, and the mask is slightly different than the one he wore this season with the Giants. But it's pretty darn close, and I absolutely love how it turned out in the end. Lastly, I want to give a huge shout out to all the brands that helped us create this build. The Green Gridiron, Riddell, the Helmet Giant, Drymax, and BA Masks for sending us the stuff to bring this helmet to life. All the products we used for today's video will be linked down in the description so you guys can check them out for yourself. There you guys have it. There's Brian Burns' helmet setup. Hopefully you guys did enjoy this video. I'd love to do more helmet builds in the future. If you guys like this video, make sure you like the video, comment who you guys want to see us do next, and make sure you guys subscribe for more videos just like this one. My name is Devin, and thank you guys so much for tuning into another episode of Footballrs.